Yeah, man, say all praise and honor unto Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kodash. And double honors to the apostles, to the elders of Raymond Stone. Shalom. Out there to all the brothers them across the world, pushing the truth in our sincerity and our honesty. And also, shalom to the few sisters out there. Yeah, this is a brother from a James Jamaica camp. Yashamai.
I war. Chapel.
I don't want to touch upon this World War III, thing I see now, popping up in the news, that's one of the things we see now, even on social media, trending, Trump, sending nuclear sub, you know, towards Russia border, right? And seeing all these things happening right now, and the mindset of our people, right, is just that they don't care because, to the mass majority, as I say, out in Jamaica, what will take place overseas, like war and everything there. Most majority of people don't care about it because seem like it will affect them over this side of the world. Right? So we show you that, this the scripture say the day of the Lord I go catch him as a thief in the night. Because all the things will happen, people come and do the same way of business. That's like what scripture say, that's what will happen. They'll catch him sudden. But we understand and we know that World War III according to prophecy, I will start, in the Middle East, the Persian Gulf, as the scripture said about before, World War III kick off full-fledged. Certain other prophecies have come to pass, before this thing really kick off. But we're very close and the tension is very high. Right? The scripture said, say, Lord, I'm going to stir up the Medes against them. Who are the modern day Medes? The Russians. Against who? Against America. So that's basically the spirit, the Heavenly Father, putting on, the Russians, stirring them up against, against America. Donald Trump, the president. Right? Because you're going to reach to the point, according to prophecy, in Ezekiel 30th chapter, that they're going to think on the evil thought, the Russians them, and they're going to go up to the land of all wild villages. But certain things, as I mentioned, have to take place before we reach to that point. Annual villages, yeah. Right, go on.
This is Matthew 24 and verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars.
Yeah, so these things are wars and rumors of war. Right? Go on.
See that ye be in a trouble, for all these things must come to pass.
Go on.
But the end is not yet.
But the end is not yet, because there's other things, other prophecies have basically come to pass before this war really kick off. We constantly push that. Because, we see the moves that they make and to the mass majority of people are receiving on social media now, they're speaking about it. But according to prophecy, we understand how the Heavenly Father say, this thing will go down. Right? It are done on the Heavenly Father time. Right? And how him say it will go, that's how we're going to go. And we already seen the preparation for it. This is basically preparation, for this third world war. We see happening right now. Right?
Most how the introduction of Yahushai. Hey, this is the Most High movie. See, so all the rhetoric we play out in the movie, see, is how the Most High actually want it to go. Because in a movie you have to have what? The drama, the suspense, the horror, a little of this, a little of that take place. Until you have the final final battle. See, we have to come to the end of the movie. So all of these things we see take place, are part of the suspense and the drama. It's like a series of things that take place. So the one thing pop up, then it cool down, then another thing pop up, then it cool down and so forth. So it's all it just built up full narrative to the end of the battle, man. Yeah? This is an article from the Sheer Post, home for independent journalists. Yeah, it says Trump deploys nuclear subs amid war of words with Russian Medvedev.
Yeah.
See?
Medvedev's, for a long time, like America. I think years back, a couple years back, him say, they're going to destroy America, and even the concrete and the steel going to melt, going to turn dust when they're done in America. Yeah. 4 years, when basically said, I think 2 years back.
And that's going back to prophecies also.
Yeah, because you can speak about that.
the elements are going to melt with fervent heat. Yeah? In the book of 2 Peter, verse what? Chapter 3 and 10. Verse 10 on down. Yeah? He says,
2 Peter 3 and 10.
It says US Navy photo by that. It says US President Donald Trump ordered the repositioning of 2 nuclear submarines on the 2nd of August in response to highly provocative comments made by Dmitry Medvedev, the deputy chairman of Russia's Security Council. It says, I have ordered 2 nuclear submarines to be positioned in the appropriate region just in case these foolish and inflammatory statements are more than just that, Trump wrote on his Truth Social platform.
Yeah, Friday. God, this pride of these men here. Friday
Right.
yeah. Nero, Nero Trump. Nero Caesar Trump, yeah. Should live that pride of these men because they actually think say, them are gonna win this thing. Or them can do all these things, and then them come out, victorious. It's not gonna work this time. As I was observing, certain comment, on social media, and certain video, tuning into the whole thing between this Donald Trump and Russia, the submarine thing. I have people on the comment board, a cheer on, President Donald Trump, right? And also one comment and it stand out to me is this is not Hollywood movie, right? Because that what actually the mass majority of people for the Western world, believe that this is Hollywood movie. America always is superhero, go in and then do them thing, right? And then come out victorious. This is not the movies here. This is not Hollywood movie, right?
That's witchcraft.
Yeah, that's how basically witchcraft for them cast on the mass majority of people, so they believe that America is untouchable.
Right.
The scripture say,
sorceries.
yeah, we want the one that's looking at the name. Jeremiah, Isaiah 37 and 1. You don't want to. You want to read out.
Isaiah 37 verse 1.
1.
And it came to pass when Hezekiah heard it.
47. Slack, 47.
I'm just good.
Yeah, 47.
Right. Okay. It says, Isaiah 47 verse 1, it says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Yeah. So if I say, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon, talking about America today. Right? Sit in the confusion because it's confused mindset of the mass majority of people over this Western world have. Because they're confused and think that, America can do, what them do to, certain country, like, Iraq, and even to Libya and all these things, to Russia. It's a total different thing. We're talking about, a country of the toughest ICBM missile in the world. Nuclear. This is now end like where the mass majority think, right? But as I mentioned, we understand how no account the prophecy how this thing will go, right? Because when these ICBM missile account the prophecy shoot off and America, that's when the whole of the Yahushua is coming in to deliver the elect account the prophecy. So we understand account the prophecy how things are go, but the mass majority of them don't understand, where this thing will lead to and how far it will go. Right? Them think they watch too much Hollywood movie. That's basically what happened to a lot of these people over this Western world. They feel like America can do what they feel like in the back in the days. A total different thing now. The scripture say, let the weak say I'm strong. So certain country America back then could do certain things to a bully. Now them can't do it no more because they have basically become strong. They have nuclear capability or they have nuclear weapons. And they also have big bucketive. So it's not like back then. Total different thing now.
Okay.
Right? So she say, sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Go on, bro.
Battlefield level, or the play field level.
One.
Right. It says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Gone.
Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Gone.
For thou shall no more be called tender and delicate.
Yes, so thou shall no more be called tender and delicate, because as I mentioned, the confusion of this side of the world, majority of people feel like nothing at all could never happen to America. As if I say, in Ezekiel, so they deal without care,
Gone.
because them think that nothing at all could never happen to America, the great America. That's the reason why all these things happen. The scripture says so. People dwell safely, they dwell without care. Want to continue, bro? Finish?
Right. It says, take millstone and grind meal
Done?
and cover thy locks.
Done.
Make beard thy leg and cover thy thighs.
Done.
And it's a pass over the river.
Go on.
It's thy nakedness shall be uncovered,
So-
yea, thy shame shall be seen.
Yeah.
I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
You say, Lord, say, not going to meet thee as a man. So the Lord, how shall I write the man who people ignorantly call Jesus? He said, not going to meet thee as a man. He not come back for, the so-called white man, nail him up on a cross again. Right? And pierce him side. He might come back this time as a angelic force.
Gone.
Right? Come for wage war. People say, went on conquering and to conquer. Right? Take down every single one of these nations and deliver the elect. Right? And set back the hurt in order. Yahushua is coming back to do you. Set back the hurt in order. Because everything is out of course right now on the rulership of these men.
Gone.
Right?
Gone.
Give me the Jeremiah now. I quote earlier on. Jeremiah 49 and 31.
It's Jeremiah 49.
Yeah, and 31.
Jeremiah 49, verse 31.
One.
It says, arise and get you up unto the wealthy nation.
Which is America today. So America is the wealthy nation.
Gone.
Right? Today. The land of opportunity or the golden city. One.
that dwelleth without care.
That dwelleth without care. Right? So as we mentioned, in the mass majority of people don't really care. All these things happening right now. And the people of this Western world don't care about, what happened in the Middle East. Now what Donald Trump doing to Russia by moving nuclear sub towards Russia and what can cause. The mass majority of people don't care about this Western world, especially even America. They don't care. They have no care in the world. Go on, bro.
It says, say the Lord, which have neither gate nor bars, which dwell alone.
And they're going to dwell alone because America allies going to turn them back on them. Every single one of them.
It is happening right now.
Yeah. All the things that they men doing, these nations that wake up to America said they're the problem. There.
Tariffs and
Yeah. Do what they feel like. When they feel like.
the last
Right?
time, last time lay a sneer for her and was taken and not
And the one,
and
Not
were
aware.
not, aware.
they're gone.
So these things we are doing today is just a nation. The confederates that you had
Yeah.
in
Alliance.
Alliance,
Yeah.
like the European Union and these first nations. Man. We are going with them with brute force to them with the tariff thing and all of that. Even against Canada, which is another member of NATO, in Turkey and all these just countries, man. See? It's just that the most I set you up
Mm.
if you lose your alliance. See? So your
prophecy
friendship
can
with these
ful-
nations, man, that
Ah.
prophecy can fulfill, man.
Gone.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Verse 32, say their camels shall be a booty, and the multitude of their cattle a spoil.
Gone.
And I will scatter into all winds them that are in the uttermost corner, and I will bring their calamity from all sides. Therefore, say the Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Lord said, I'm bringing a calamity from all sides. Zero. Right, merely from the north. From all sides, the scripture says, you're going to take it.
It says on Thursday, back to the article here, it says on Thursday, Medvedev had warned that Trump should be mindful of how dangerous Russia nuclear weapons could be. Then, scripture said that there's a need, you must say, which will not spare the Isaiah 13 and 17. Yeah. That said that the eye shall not spare children. Isaiah 13 and 17. Then it says, words are very important and can often lead to unintended consequences. I hope this will not be one of those instances Trump stated. Then it says in recent weeks Trump had been exchanging public insults and nuclear threats with Medvedev, who is viewed as close to Russia President Vladimir Putin. Then it says earlier this week Trump insulted Medvedev directly, stating Russia and the USA do almost no business together. Let's keep it that way and tell Medvedev, then, the failed former president of Russia, who thinks he's still president, to watch his words. He's entering very dangerous territory. These hot words that you know. It's a hot buckle. Medvedev, who served as president of Russia from 2008 to 2012 and prime minister from 2012 to 2020, shot back in a post on Telegram. If some words from the former president of Russia triggered such a nervous reaction from the high and mighty president of the United States,
I am mighty.
Yeah.
See, put it?
yeah, then Russia is doing everything right and will continue to proceed along its own path, he stated. Yeah.
Yeah, bring up scripture, bro.
Yeah.
Isaiah 13 and 17. Better put.
13 and verse 17 says, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them.
Yeah, so scripture say, the Lord, the how him say, how shall I say, I'm going to stir up the Medes against them, because the angels them are doing them work right now. Working in the minds of all these leaders, you know, all these presidents. As you say in Daniel, Revelation 7, the four angels were, you know, holding off the four wings of the earth, hold off the nuclear destruction. Right? So the angels working on the mind of these men. You know. So she was saying, Lord, some of us stir up the Medes, so the Russians them against who? Against America. What?
Alright. Which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it.
Yeah, so all these things is happening right now. You know, the back and forward, you know, mature word, hot words. I do say out in Jamaica, hot words, you know, chewing back and forward. Will lead to ultimately Russia make them move on America. And there's nothing at all them can do to stop it. Them can't get no money, no gold, nothing at all to stop them from destroying the land of America, because Allah is going to put in spirit and the Russians them to do that according to prophecy. So you see, they shall not regard the silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in them. Continue, bro.
Their bow also shall dash the young men to pieces,
And
they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb.
these missiles, one these ICBMs, one
Their eyes shall not spare children.
gone,
And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees,
gone.
excellency, shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
Yeah, so America going to get burned, just like how Sodom and Gomorrah get burned. According to Revelation 11 and 8, you know, a city which is America, spiritually known as Sodom and Egypt. Right, go on?
It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelled in from generation to generation.
And
Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall shepherds make their fold there.
so nobody now going to live back in America after this nuclear destruction. The land of opportunity, that pretty place, pretty lakes, pretty cities, right? After this coming third world destruction, nobody now going to live back there. Right? Scripture say, in Peter, I think he also said in Jude, you know, say what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah was an example to them. We are going to live ungodly afterward. So Sodom and Gomorrah was an example to America, because America is a place that following Sodom and Gomorrah are pushing that vibration or that spirit right now heavily.
Yeah.
So America gonna be the place of, an example of what, happened to you when you're being wicked or ruling a wicked society or push what is wickedness.
Yeah.
Or put what is wickedness on the forefront.
Gone.
Right? So nobody now gonna live back here. So if I say
Right,
the smoke I go for generation to generation,
That's right.
that place. What?
Um,
Monument. What, bro?
This is Isaiah 33 and verse 1. It says, "Who want to be that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled, and dealest treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee.
Yeah.
When thou cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled."
Yeah, so in America sees some spoiling countries, taking their resources, doing what they do best. Right? Sanction them,
Gone.
And do them feel like skipper say, it's gonna happen to you.
Which is right.
Right? Lord has saved the best for last. Yeah.
And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they
Right.
shall deal treacherously with thee.
Right.
And you can say it's true. You have the scripture say, "He that hath done wrong shall receive of the wrong that he hath done."
Gone.
So basically, man, America basically right now we see America going down, and all way they have done basically the Lord have rewarded them,
Mm-hmm.
So we're living in a time where we see the ending of a kingdom,
Fall of an empire.
Yeah.
Great empire.
and he might get repaid. This is the Lord vengeance, and he might get repaid for all the things that going done.
Gone. In? I'm just get another piece in the article. It says on 17th of July, Medvedev warned that Moscow must be prepared to deliver preemptive strikes against the West if necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking to TASS and the 80th anniversary of the Potsdam conference, Medvedev said the West's treacherous nature and its warped sense of superiority are still evident, and we should therefore act accordingly, responding in full or even delivering preemptive strikes if need be. Then Medvedev comments following a string of threatening statements made by the U.S. president towards Moscow after announcing plans to deliver new weapons to Kiev. Alright, he said, so Jeremiah 51 and 11, he says, "Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. Yeah, the Lord hath raised up the spirit of the kings." And if you notice the word that says, kings of the Medes. Then, the scriptures are meaning that, and not just one particular member of the Russian hierarchy are, up top. Medvedev is considered a king in Russia also, because Putin is the king of the Medes also in Russia, because that's the land where the land of the Medes and Russia they're there today.
Modern
These-
day Medes.
the modern day Medes.
The Russians.
Yeah. So basically, these men are the kings of the Medes, man. So, Putin is like, the top dog as the president, and you have the other little dog that was set on in the yard, so back. So Medvedev I like one of them. When I'm to the barking, and Putin kill out the others, man.
Yeah, man. But the hot head.
Yeah.
Feet made hot.
And then the guy there's one little dog run around. Yeah, him the hot head. See? In America now, say Trump is him a play the little hot head dog. As the president, him a the hot head dog. See? When you have other people behind him, I call the shots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so to speak,
The most total, yeah. It says, the spirit of the kings of the Medes, for his device is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of Yahweh, the vengeance of his temple. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a vengeance of the Lord. In that time, the Lord, how shall but basically, go to wrath upon this society worse than when going back to ancient Egypt. That's the time we live in.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So we see the build up of what to come, or the preparation of what to come.
Can.
Right? Nuclear war. Because these ICBM missiles they're gonna use, They never created basically, show off, or a scared nation as we say back then, right? They created for use for a purpose.
Yeah.
These ICBMs are also the Lord's weapon, a Lord's army.
Gun.
A lot of use, in any time to come in the near future, according to prophecy. Right, for
And it's nearer than we believe.
Yeah, near.
Just with salvation nearer than we believe.
Can.
We can see where, it's basically interstellar object where them say they want a space approach the Earth atmosphere or approach our solar system. Then basically getting a lot of these men are tremble, see, and a fear, because them basically no know what really, see. Them just know there's something about that travel, and them don't know really what. But guess what? We know that we know so the time our power is near at hand. So all these things we see take place have to take place. Because the Lord said before him come, these things have to take place. Yeah.
So when these things begin to come to pass, lift up your head.
Redemption right now. Yeah.
Good. So that's our praise and honor to our double honor to the apostles, the elders of Great Stone. Shalom again to all the brothers out there and also to the few sisters out there. Yeah, shalom.
Shalom.